Hi, my name is Chris Simon, and this is my Module 1 introductory video. A little bit about myself. I'm married and have two little boys. One is turning 3 this weekend, and the other one is 10 months. They keep me very, very busy, and so I decided, why not go for my master's at the same time? We enjoy going to K-State football games whenever we can, and really I just spend a lot of my free time raising my two boys. I have grown up in the Wichita area. I went to school and graduated from K-State University, which is where I met my wife. I taught in Manhattan for the first 4 years of my career in 4th grade, and then currently I'm in the Wichita area teaching 5th grade, and this is my 6th year doing that. I teach for the Circle School District, which has about 2,500 students total. We're an independent district that services towns all the way from Wichita to El Dorado, which is about a 20-mile range. We get a lot of out-of-district transfers that come to our district. And we've recently passed, or not recently, I guess it's been about 4 years now, but a bond issue was passed to allow us to go to a one-to-one technology initiative for both the middle school and the high school. So we do have quite a bit of technology available in the district. For my building, I'm an elementary teacher, so we have about 30 or 300 students at my school. About 80% of our school is made up of out-of-district transfers that transfer to come into our school. At my school, we do not have one-to-one ratio with technology, but we have received grants and through generous contributions from PTO and from the district, we have about 150 Chromebooks and 60 iPads. We try to keep the Chromebooks to the older grades, so it's about a 2-to-1 ratio at my school. As for my philosophy with technology, I have some experience being a technology lead. When I was in Manhattan, I was the technology lead teacher at my school. So I began my career really invested in technology, and so I personally believe that it's a great way to help engage students in your content. It provides you with access to resources that you ordinarily wouldn't be able to get to unless you were to use technology. So it opens the possibilities wide open. I think it increases your productivity if used correctly, and it allows you to be a little more individualized with the student's instruction. Personally, like I said, I started my career really active with technology, and because I was the technology lead, I had access to a lot of the latest and newest technologies, and more recently I feel like I have started to become a little more stagnant, so I'd like to explore new areas of technology. I'm excited to take this class because I hope it'll provide me with some new inspirations. But as far as my current uses in class, I do use a document camera with a short throw projector for pretty much all of the things we want to show in front of the class. All of the science content that we do is through online resources. A couple of them have been Mystery Science, or we have an online science magazine called Science Weekly. We use our Chromebooks very regularly. We've used Google Classroom. I've used a math website called Prodigy to help them review content, Study Island. We have typing websites that we do regularly. We recently received a grant from our district to start something called Makerspace, and we were able to buy a bunch of Makerspace materials where basically the students will get to explore some technology and just do some fun experiments. We've purchased some Ozobots. We have new Osmos. You can build your own circuits, and we even have some Lego Mindstorm. We just received those, so I haven't used them a great deal, but I have had some experience with using Lego Mindstorm and building and programming robots using Lego Mindstorm in my classroom before. We also do a lot of our assessments online. We just started something called Ames Web Plus, which does all of our reading MTSS assessments on the Chromebooks. And then we also do state assessments and NWEA assessments online as well. My plan to improve is to try to dive deeper into the makerspace materials that we just purchased this year. It's really exciting for the kids. They've seen them. We've got to play with them a little bit, but now we need to find ways to tie it into our curriculum and make it so that we're really, staying with the curriculum and using them with a purpose. I'd like to use Google Classroom more for turning in assignments and just helping them collaborate more together as groups. Recently I've started to dive in more to this Prodigy website, which allows me to incorporate my actual math content and lets them review it through a game. The funding in our school is really pretty generous. Like I said, we received the bond issue that passed for our middle school and high schools that have every student has a Chromebook. And that did have some trickle down into the elementary grades as well, because we were able to receive some additional funding to receive some more Chromebook and iPad carts. Our PTO has been very generous in donating some money towards our technology needs as well. But one of the issues that I have noticed with grants that we have pursued before is that if we're using a grant for an online resource, a lot of times those online resources have renewable licenses that need to be picked up each year. So I can see that as a concern that we'll need to address in the future, as far as how do we continue to receive that money to renew the licenses each year. So that's what I had. I'm looking forward to taking this class and communicating with you. Thanks for watching.